Hi, it's Bumble. Welcome back to my channel. So I've started going through my folder of dating sim games off of itch.io, and this one I picked not just because it's like October and I thought this would fit because this is like a dating sim horror game, but it has a concept from what I've read that's similar to another game I played that I found interesting and I liked called Mine, 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 where that one was like a ghost that was also kind of like the personification of your anxiety. That was like just the idea of like this voice that speaks to you and and like shows up as this person you can interact with, but it's kind of almost like a voice in your brain that's like in love with you, but they're bad for you, kind of a thing. I find that as like an interesting mechanic for a dating game. And this one has like a similar concept, except that you're infected by some kind of parasite, but it has the ability to like speak to you as it's like slowly killing you over time or whatever. And I thought, you know what, that sounds kind of weird, but sounds similar enough. I'll check it out. So I guess there's animated effects and things. I don't know if I should turn that off. We'll see. But yeah, it looks like this. I have like an hour. Sorry, my voice sounds a little funny. I'm like trying to cough it out and stuff. So if I mute the mic occasionally because I'm like coughing a bunch, there's that. I don't know. I get these like garglies, as my mom calls them, just in my throat. We have to like cough out whatever guck's in there. Sometimes it doesn't come out. So new infection, but let's check out the settings real quick. Oh, it's to look like it's under a microscope. That's actually cool. I think I'll reduce emotion. Oh, I see the voices thing. Guess there's voice acting. Cool. I feel like that's gonna make this probably hit harder. Because that's what I've noticed with dating sims where it's the ones with voice acting. It's like when you can really hear the characters. It's sometimes the emotional scenes. It's like, oof. But I'm gonna click all of these because I like the option to be able to skip anything if it's too much. So I have no idea how long this is, but like I said, I have like an hour or so. Then I gotta walk my dog, eat, do some other things. I actually have some plans for tonight, so I thought I'll just start gaming early, so I'm actually not recording in the middle of the night at once. Okay, forgot to turn up the volume. So we're already given a warning about the amoeba, huh? So it's brain eating? Damn, and we already know it kills people. So swimming in a water park earlier this month. Shallow fresh water. Okay, so I guess it would be known like, hey, don't go swim there right now. Okay, severe headaches, fever, nausea, vomiting, which can lead to stiff neck, seizures, and coma. Huh. But we're gonna end up like hallucinating from it, but I guess that's not one of the things. So I know like a little bit about this, but I've never played it. Only infectious when water is forced up the nose during activities such as diving and water skiing. Okay, so if you're like just sort of in there, you're fine, but if it ends up inside you, you're screwed. The amoeba is rare but overwhelmingly deadly. Last 57 years there's been 145 known infections, but of those only 4 survive, so you can live technically? Huh. Particularly difficult to treat because notoriously hard to detect. Oh, so even if you went swimming or whatever, I mean, seeing this warning, I wouldn't want to go in water anytime soon, but you wouldn't even know you have it. That's probably crazy. Progresses so quickly. So wear a nose plug and avoid activities that avoid being fully submerged in fresh water. What if you don't have like a plug for your ears though? Could it probably go in through there? Okay, so day 1. I'm gonna turn up the volume because it's actually kind of hard for me to hear. Let me try saving. Oh shit, there's only quick saving. There's not anything else. Oh, okay, so you have the option save your game. Is it preferences? Yeah, I feel like I can't hear like anything. That's gonna drive me nuts. Put the voices up a bit too. Sound effects, I'm like, eh. But normally with my speaker, I have the volume like in the middle dial, and I couldn't hear like anything. You feel a rush of happiness. You continue your hike because you hear nothing but nature around you. This looks like a spooky area, though. Where the hell are we? Because it sounds so happy, like the birds are chirping, you're outside, but it's all foggy and shit. It looks like it would be the start of like a horror movie. Photos used took online can convey the beauty of this place. It does look kind of cool. I like this art style of how everything looks kind of like painted and stuff, especially like when grass is kind of drawn like this too. It does seem pretty chill. Oh, so I'm assuming we didn't see anything with the warning, but that was probably, maybe it was just for our sake as the audience. I don't know. Oh, okay. Wait, does that mean that something went and oh, you hear a scream and a wave pushes you to the side. What is the scream though? Okay, so we're swimming, but then it ends up inside of our water windows from the wave pushing us, so not really our fault, I guess. Oh, child. Boy Lassie Bob's up next to you, smiles brightly out of care in the world. Okay, it's this kid's fault that we end up getting infected. Damn, and this kid wouldn't even know that they basically caused our death. You know, I feel like that happens with a lot of the main characters in these sorts of games where you don't have any, like, social connections with anyone, but it's probably supposed to be the point. Maybe it also makes it easier when you're in these, like, wacky romance scenarios to kind of give into it. Feel lacking when you try to show them the same affection. Oh, okay, having a family. The instinct would take over in talking to your child. Great it would be to have such a deep connection. Oh, this is cool. I like this deer skull with the lights on it. This like poster and stuff. And this, whatever this like effect is with the lights, it kind of reminds me of like when you look up at the sun sort of and you see those like circles in your eyes. I don't know what that's called. I don't really get that anymore though. I used to when I was younger. Space is too big for one person, feels luxurious. Time for yourself. Oh, basically checking this place out as a vacation home for the future family you dream of. Really making this emphasis on like family, that's kind of interesting. I don't think I've seen that with dating sims so far that I've played. Usually it's like of wanting romance or wanting friends, but I've never seen one where it's like you want a family too. That sounds nice. This music feels pretty chill too. This sounds nice of just like a solo cabin trip, except for the fact that we're gonna get infected and probably die. Ooh, white wine? It's kind of bitter though. I don't know, I'm not personally a fan of it. Wait, no, I don't want that. I want the, it just scares me a little, the fact that there's like, it's specifically a quick save, like, uh-oh, what if I mess up with it? I wish I could read. Okay, attack of the wait, hold on, I have to actually turn my head around. That G's kind of hard to read. That doesn't sound right. Huh. I'm trying to see if these books are anything that are like parodies of stuff. I do like that everything has a brand on here, which is interesting. It's like some kind of Italian brand for the wine. It has like a little cat on it. Is the cat bread? That's kind of cute. Or I'm surprised the Kleenex, which actually suspiciously looks like the box that I have on my desk right now. It's called Trickles. I don't know, I just like noticing all of these like little details and stuff. Alright, what do we have in our photos? Let's see. Cloud with a photo of a sky attached. That sounds like something my dad would do, actually. Let's see, from Tanagi. I do like that we have a canon name, so our character's name is Marlowe. Can't just leave for months, my dear, but you need some fresh vegetables from our garden, too. friend? Who's our friend? I don't care about our coworkers. Oh, this is so true though, that it's gotten so much harder to meet up since your friend group became adults. Like, I've been going through that lately, where it's like, I'm finally having the free time and actually the desire to want to hang out with people. Because I didn't in high school, I kept being kind of shy about it and not going to things, and now no one's able or wants to hang out. Though I am trying to get some friends together, or a friend together, go to the movie soon. So when we're going on our trip, we've been trying to organize this for years. Oh. Alright, actually, let's see what the coworker. Last email. Oof. Day 2. So far, this seems fine. Pretty flower. That sounds nice. That would be kind of nice to have someone in your life that'll just send you like random photos like this of stuff like that. Ooh. Oh, that looks cool. Nice, yeah. That's cute. It's a cute little toy. Oh, that's sad of wanting to write I miss you and then just writing nice. So I guess we have blue hair. Oh. That's, I'm assuming, not our hand. I think that's a sign to save. I think at that point that probably just means we're infected. It's too late. I'm gonna close my door. Hold on a second. I do like that the like calm, happy music of like you get to just hang out in your cabin alone completely stops. Oh, I just realized I had the mic muted, my bad. I was going to say, usually I don't have to have the volume super high, but I didn't even hear Marlo. And I don't want to have my speaker on like full blast or anything. Let me actually put these to max. Let's see. Sorry, I'll probably have to keep changing these as I go. I do already feel bad for our main character of like wanting to connect with friends and loved ones again, but we're already infected. It's too late. Oh. Okay, the vomiting. I mean, maybe it was the steak. Oh, we're actually able to type in. Cool. I don't know if this is gonna affect anything. I like that it's called Spoogle though instead of Google. Vomit? I don't know. Oh, okay, that actually worked. I didn't know if the game was gonna detect anything I would have put in. The results suggest vomiting might have been caused by infection, food poisoning, sickness, brain injury. Well, it's brain injury, yeah. It's already 5 days in. Oh, Did it just turn blue? Maybe these circle things aren't sun. Maybe we're like seeing weird shit. Oh, chicken soup. That sounds nice. That's like a thing I always see in movies of like someone makes you soup when you're sick, but I've never had that. I mean, I've had chicken soup, but like not when I'm sick. Yeah, sick all alone in the woods. Even that sounds scary besides the fact that we have like a brain virus or whatever of just you're sick, you're in the middle of some cabin somewhere, you know, who knows where the nearest person is besides that like mother and child we ran into. That already sounds like a horror situation enough of like slowly dying out here. The fact that we're infected. I do like this like pattern that's appearing, or like this one in the floor. It's probably a brain related thing too, but I like that it kind of looks like water. These are some like cool effects and things. But it's interesting because it seems like a horror situation if someone broke in or whatever, but it's actually a completely different kind of horror. I do like this music. It sounds kind of spooky. It almost sounds like there's like bells in there. I'm noticing the background's getting like more and more messed up. There's like these little dots that look like stars now. But just the idea, because I thought like, oh, you get infected and you're like hallucinating a person to talk to, but if they're able to like control your movements from being inside of you, that's like an added bonus of spooky. Oh shit, okay, we're getting into like photo negative territory over here. But I do think this is cool, is like as the disease gets worse, we're seeing more and more weird visual things. Like even this box changed too, where it's like this gradient, and I think the text wasn't white earlier. Let me see. No, it was. It looks a little different. I don't know. Oh, that's actually scary if like he wants to stay but can like literally like make you feel worse on purpose to get what he wants. Is like so messed up. Oh, that's fucked up. Because I even commented on that too, of like, oh, that's interesting. We get a game where the character wants a family. That sounds kind of sweet. But then this amoeba's probably gonna just abuse the hell out of that as like a chance to multiply or whatever. Save in case we have to start making like choices to get rid of this person or whatever. I fetus in the womb feels. Why would they ever leave their mother's oh! Yeah, because it is probably basically what he's going through. If he's like inside of you and described it as like warm. But that's such a weird comparison. I don't know, actually, what to do, because I'm not even treating this as like a dating game. I'm treating this as like we're in a horror situation, how do we survive? Because I feel like for now we'd have to play along with it, because, you know, if we tried to call for help and he immediately made the pain worse, so maybe if we trick him enough into believing like, yeah, we'll play house, we're lovers, or whatever, everything's fine, we can kind of catch him when his guard's down. Because I feel like if we get too upset immediately or whatever, I feel like he wouldn't back off. He'd probably just make things worse. So I'll play along. But this is interesting where he's like not killing you immediately and is trying to keep you alive, even though he probably knows he's killing this character. But now that I think about it, I mean, this is like the host body that he's in, so I'm assuming if we die, he dies, so he has to keep us alive long enough until he like multiplies or whatever. So it's not actually about like caring for you, it's about like you need to stay alive so I don't die. Yeah, if you humor him, keep your head enough to clear to think. I thought so. I wonder if his appearance is also based on the unrequited love interest that the protagonist had, because he mentioned of like, oh, I'll even go by the same name to make you more comfortable. Because like, whether he's a hallucination or not, he looks like a person, so I'm like, where does your appearance come from, sir? Sure, why not? Just gonna play along with this. Bummer. I'm actually surprised that we only mentioned about the phone, because usually in these it's like a character always seems to have like a laptop or something. Oof. That does probably suck for him of like, he doesn't seem to want us to be hurt, but also, you know, because we're not supposed to die, but he's also the one that's killing us. It's gotta be a weird situation for everyone. Day 7. Wait. Oh, right. Oh, okay. I thought this was like a scrolling thing because it disappears. So there's only 3 pages. Edit saves. Interesting. Which I'm surprised because a bunch of other dating sims I play, even if they're short, usually have like 9 different pages or something. But I guess because it's like a survival scenario, don't want to give you too many. I'm actually gonna turn the music down a little bit because I don't know with the voice acting. Like I heard the word no earlier, but I haven't heard anything else. Like I've been hearing like chuckles and other things, but I haven't heard any really like speaking, and I'm like, we'll have to see about that. Oh, it's getting worse. We're hallucinating too much. Oh, what the fuck is that? I didn't know this game was gonna be like weird pregnancy horror too. It's gotta be terrifying to see of like our character wanting a family and then getting to see this thing that's sort of human shaped with like the feet and other stuff, but then having all these weird eyes and other things. That would mess me up if I was in this situation. It's so weird because like he's trying. If you didn't know he was the person that was making you sick, it would almost seem somewhat sweet of like, oh, you're sick and this person's staying with you and taking care of you, but he's the person making us sick, so it's so weird. I think this was good for me to play because this is kind of the same feelings I had with playing Mind as well, of just this like confliction of like someone that cares about you but is also physically making you feel worse, and the main character having to like navigate that. I think it's just an interesting concept for like a dating sim where it's not just like, oh, you're in a toxic relationship potentially, but taking it a step further of this like entity that only you can see, Yeah, lessen the effects of the infection. That's what we're gonna go for. So eventually we'll have to cut him off somehow. Maybe we can like trick him to leave. Oh, but he is able to see your memories, so I wonder if he can like see your thoughts too. Oh yeah, no, I hate that. The sound effects sound pretty good, like nice and clear, everything. Oh, that's funny with yogurt, because yogurt does have like things in it and stuff, so it's kind of a similar situation. We are the yogurt now. What is it? Like the space between our hands? Are we like hallucinating harder? It's like 9 days in. Oh, we're getting like red stuff now. I wonder if that's like maybe blood in the vision? Thing is, I don't know how much time that we have. I almost wish the news report had mentioned it, if it was like things of like tips for later. Maybe it did, maybe I didn't pay enough attention. Yeah, because I don't know how far we can push the like happy family stuff until, excuse me, until, you know, we eventually have to like kick him out of our body or something. Or maybe there's multiple endings, maybe we do die. Can I question him on this? I'm curious. Good, good, yeah. Relative who was struggling before their death. Oh. Oh, I didn't even realize the brain's changing it well. Turn red. That's what's interesting, is like his hands pass through us. He's technically not physically there, but there's still like warmth and other things. Oh, and the dialogue box is changing. I knew it. Okay, I guess it represents our brain, because it was gradient and then it was like purple, and now it has a tinge of red, and now it's literally being eaten away. Man, this game, what really makes it is just all the visual effects to show like how you were dying in real time. You know, I wonder if he was not sentient, if we would just die somehow. Like, what happened to all the other people, you know? Did the 4 other people that survived from this also have their infection show up as a person?
Oh, how beautiful. You must have turned and tossed around a lot in your sleep.
Oh shoot, I think because our infection's getting worse, because I wondered, I was like, why isn't there much voice acting? But I think because he's infecting us more and more, we're finally able to hear him a bit better.
The bed sheets are like a veil on you. Maybe this is the only way we can marry. I know we don't have a lot of time. I feel you getting weaker by the second. But don't worry. I am with you. Until death do us part.
Oh shit, maybe we are dying. I thought we had a little more time, or like more decisions to pick. Oh, okay, we did die. Shoot. Huh. That's why everything turned red. Huh. I thought I was following it okay, but I guess at some point I needed to just...
Hi.
Is there anything else here? What if I just start insulting him at this point? Because we made him insecure, I thought that would help, but then we didn't get like any more choices and stuff. What if I just bully him at this point? I don't know. Oh, is this our only choice? So it's the memory thing, and then it's day 10, because then by day 10, we're like screwed. Damn it.
Don't.
No. Okay, maybe I have to load from earlier? Maybe from here. I wonder if I can look up a guide for this. I don't know. Gosh, this is one of the most disturbing parts, I think, to me, besides the weird baby, but just him describing of, like, being inside of people is warm and comforting. And the idea of, like, you know, being pregnant, where it's like the fetus is, like, warm and safe in there. But instead we're hosting, like, a monster. Nice skip. What if I do start bullying him a little bit at this point? I am curious if he'll just kill me if I'm too rude. Oh shit. Because I think I did read there is a way where you can like trick him and save yourself, but that was like a while ago. Oh shoot, I did not mean to skip that much. Did anything change? Fetus thing, frowning. Because I really thought I was onto something when we made him feel insecure about, like, would you even know how to be a dad or whatever. Thought there's anything else. And there's the weird baby. Because I skipped somewhere around here. I don't know. Maybe it's on here about the baby. I'm unsure at this point. Let's try things and see. What if I lie about it? Or what if I do? Yeah, because I tried to go the happy route and it didn't work. But let's see. Okay, so we ended up just hurting his feelings rather than potentially dying. Yeah. Damn, then we have to go to bed.
Hi.
I'll save this again. Even though I know I'm probably getting these mixed up. Sure, why not? Yeah. Okay, so that one's different then. Day 10, here we go. Oh shoot, maybe we are going to die.
I really wanted to believe you. I was hopeful, you know? It's so rare my kind gets to be with you humans. So I thought we were special. I thought I could build a home with you. A family full of love. But you just couldn't accept me. You had to treat me like vermin. And even went so far as wanting to get rid of me. You know that it's a death sentence for me. If you get medications, right? Just why did my love not reach you? I am sure I expressed it a lot. Surely you know how much I want a family like you. Just where did we go wrong? Marlo, I can't help but still hold you dear to my heart. You know, because I can look into your memories and thoughts sometimes, I know how much genuine love you have for the family you want. You imagined your child running around in this very cabin, right? I wish I could have been the father of that lovely child. Marlo? Wait! I still have things to say! This is not what I wanted. I wanted to see you smile! But I could not control my anger, and now... I'm so sorry, Marlo. But don't worry. I will follow you soon.
Aww, then it gets too weird. So we do just die, but it's like the sad kind of dying, because we didn't return the affections. Damn. I mean, you could tell once he was going off in like a different speech, then we were screwed. It is kind of nice in its own way that even if we reject his romance completely, he still cares and doesn't actually want us to die, even though it causes him to die. Like, he cares in his own way, but it's also like, you can't be here, you're literally killing us. Shoot, that was a different memory at the end too. I wonder if that's the thing to trigger it, or I don't know if I need to do a mix of both, because I thought it would maybe be like be nice at first and then maybe I don't need to pick the mean options at all. Maybe it's something to like trick him. I thought we were getting somewhere with like the father dialogue or whatever, because it does seem to kind of all lead to like this one choice. Because I tried this one, there was this one, but what if I say no? What if we twist it in a way of like you wouldn't know, but we could teach you how, or whatever? Because if we could just get outside, maybe get back to the water, and we can like force him to leave or something, but I don't know.
Huh?
Oh wait, shoot, this is the other one that we picked. Did I pick everything with this then? Because I remember this, and then it leads to him getting kind of sad and a little pissed. Yeah, that's fine. We did this one. Maybe is it this? Is there something I haven't done? Maybe it was any of these? I'm gonna skip, let's see. Damn, what am I supposed to do? Never be a good father. Because it keeps going to this, the crush from your thing, and then things are bad. Because this is the only one that seemed to sort of be working, where we just made him insecure about it. Oh, okay, memory of your dad. That's different, I guess. I don't even remember which choices I picked at this point. Big calloused hands. Oh, injuring his own hand. Oh, thought it'd be voiced here, but it's not. I thought he was gonna go off on a different speech, but instead he's just upset of not being able to be a dad. Oh, that does actually make me feel. The other one, the one where he was like, getting upset earlier, and then we died too quickly from him getting angry. Then again, yeah, the voice acting does sell it. But here we just completely broke him of like, not even just like, oh, we can't be together, but or like it was the family thing of like, I know you want the family, but here it's like, I can't be with you. Oh, perfect. This sounds like it's going the right way of being like, hey, what about the best for our kids? And I feel like we're gonna trick him somehow. Cool. I think we're good for day 10 then. Awesome. I'm surprised that wasn't voice acted though, of like convincing him and stuff.
I can breathe a lot better today.
Oh, cool, cool. Now this is what we needed. We can actually hear Marlo for once, because she hasn't spoken like a full voiced line. It's just been kind of the pain noises and stuff. Guess that's a sign she's getting better.
You convinced me that we should try the lake, so the least I can do is lessen the pain. But your body is still in bad shape. You will still see hallucinations, Marla. Are you sure you want to do this?
This is the only way for us, Neal.
I wish I could carry you to the lake at least. But this is all I can do. Trying to lessen the effect and wishing for the best.
Believe in us, Neal. Believe in our love.
Yes, my love. I will. You are so brave, Marla.
I am just doing what I think is needed.
I know, but still, you could drown.
Neal, try to think positively. I am well aware of the risks, but this is the only way.
The only way for me to survive. Yes.
for me too, Neil.
Something positive to talk about. How about our family? I will keep multiplying even there, Marlowe. I will multiply and create our children this way. I will take care of them so we can all enter your body once you come back. It will be the family we both wanted, and with even more time to spend with each other. Like you said, we don't have to welcome death so early. But I am still worried. It is so rare that my kind infects you humans. So even when you come back,
Don't worry. Just believe in our love. It is truly a special one. It will overcome the odds.
right. There we are. Be careful, dear.
Okay, not sure what I'm supposed to do with this part. I don't know what this number represents, but I'm pressing these as fast as I can, hoping it does something. I don't know if that was just like a death counter or all of the amoeba that was inside of us. Let's see. Because I was trying to press it slowly and then I just was going as fast as I could.
Marlowe! Marlowe, please! Stay with me! This is far enough. I can go from here.
Oh, okay, we survived, so we were supposed to do the AD thing. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a timer, maybe it was just the amount of amoeba in our body or whatever. But that's still crazy that we convinced him to leave, and that's the only way we get to survive, and that, of course, would only work with the fact that he was sentient the whole time, because if he wasn't, we would have probably just had, like, a guaranteed death. Or maybe if we got to the hospital in time, you know, the fact that we couldn't call and we had to wait, like, 10 days to try any of this stuff. I do feel bad for him in a sense of, like, he truly believes that Marlowe is going to come back and they can all be together again. That's the only way this works. Like, he does seem to care, but, you know, we have to trick him in order to be able to survive.
Please come back to me, Marlowe.
I will.
Please. If not for me, then for our children.
Of course.
I love you, Marlowe. I always will.
Me too.
Goodbye, Marlowe.
Goodbye, Neil.
You know what? That's fair. It's basically was like being in a hostage situation and he's finally gone. And that probably did suck, as we read, of like wanting to insult him the whole time and then pretending, you know, that everything's fine. I guess that's the whole thing. It's actually shorter than I thought it would be. I hoped that Marlo maybe at the end would like warn someone of like, hey, don't go in the water, there's like amoeba and stuff in there. I mean, I know there was the news report that I guess conveniently she didn't see. I feel like it would have been kind of cool if we didn't have that news report, that like we the audience didn't get to see it, of like already knowing. I mean, I know from the game, you know, like, yeah, it's called Parasite and Loves, there's a parasite and stuff, but it would have been kind of cool to go, like, once you're in the game, to go kind of blind from there, of like starting with Marlo going into the water and then this enigma popping up and all the other stuff happens. I don't know, because then it just makes me think like, you know, she had seen it, she wouldn't have gone in, then everything would have been fine. Like, it's that sort of thing like with horror movies where there's like warnings of things and you think back to it of like, there's a chance this person could have been like saved. But yeah, she was so lucky that the parasite was sentient and we were able to gaslight him like that, or otherwise she would have been screwed. But either way, I mean, she'd have to go through that 10 days of like your brain being eaten and all that other stuff. But yeah, I thought it was interesting with the voice acting. We didn't really hear anything for most of the game except a couple of lines, but then it was nice that all the endings were voiced in things, which ranged from like 2 of them where you die and one of them's like a happy death and the other one is like a sad death, not even for Marlo though, but for Niall, and then there's only one where you get to survive. But it is tricky with the options because it took me a bit to figure out, like, I thought the options throughout the game were going to help, but it really is just that I think those last 3 dialogue choices, but I mean, I think they did help in that, you know, picking that middle one about the like, you wouldn't be a good father, and then having to force him to like think of the children rather than himself or Marlo is the thing that ended up like saving us and such. So he'd just be, you know, in that water forever and could potentially affect someone else. It is interesting though, because he kept saying like, oh, we rarely infect humans or whatever, since the news report mentioned of like the however many cases of people getting affected and so many of them dying. But did he mean like usually animals end up getting infected instead, or I don't know. This was weird. This was interesting. I actually had almost wished it was a little longer, but I am glad it definitely got weird with like the visual effects and stuff. That the pregnancy scare thing I think was actually the thing that freaked me out the most. But yeah, not just like the baby, but like I just keep thinking about that dialogue of him like laying there on top of the stomach and being like, oh, it's so like warm inside you, and just like twisting this idea of pregnancy where he basically is like having a baby inside you, but if the baby, you know, was trying to kill you, and just his whole perspective of like, you know, loosening the symptoms and sometimes even seeming like he can't control it, even though he's the one killing us, like can control the speed we're dying, but he can't save us or anything unless he like completely left, but that was just not an option for him. But then also when he gets like the fact that your ability to die is, or like how fast you die is like entirely controlled by someone else's emotional state is very scary. But yeah, this was cool. This was like pretty much what I expected. I think the visuals were usually my favorite thing, but like the spooky music and stuff too, I think definitely helps. Yeah, but I guess this will probably be the game I play for, one of the games I play for like Halloween and stuff. Or actually, I think I have like 2 more, but they're connected. I'll have to go see. Alright, bye bye.